Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Libra June 22, 2022. With the Sun and Venus in a minor clash, you can feel torn between your genuine desire to keep things simple and safe and your strong curiosity that urges you to explore your options. Watch for a sweet tooth, impulsive purchases, sudden cravings, or other manifestations of discontent in the first half of the day. Aim to find more creative ways to satisfy your varied needs. With today's moon, working behind the scenes can be beneficial today. As such, you can benefit greatly from peaceful, healing, and renewing activities. This could be a very harmonious day. You will enjoy some beautiful moments, especially if planned in advance. It is a great time to share with someone special exactly how you feel and reminisce about old times. It is good for buying presents or showing your affection with a gift of some kind. If you enjoy good company, this occasion will stay in your mind for some time. It is okay to reinforce your expectations. In every investment, sale, merger, or mutual financial partnership, you need to be more forthright with your standards. As the moon gleams in nitpicky Pisces, you may feel more critical of your financial assets. Use this critical energy to go over each outlet with a fine-tooth comb. By reviewing your financial assets and resources, you may feel more self-assured in addressing any issues about your standards and expectations. Since the moon opposes Venus in Pisces, you may find that holding others accountable stems is because your contributions are being impacted. With no planetary activity in your financial sector but a growing amount of financial focus on the income side of the financial fence, the moon's monthly visit is a valuable chance to check in. Before Mars' return to your income sector tomorrow puts even more focus on the other side of the financial fence, the moon is working to fuel your financial instincts and imagination as it looks more at what you do with and how you manage the money you have. Teamwork is the way forward. Your confidence and optimism motivates others. The interaction you have with colleagues is productive. Your ability to work in a group is accepted enthusiastically by those with whom you share tasks. You realize how much more can be achieved when pooling resources with others. Even when you think nobody's looking, you're under surveillance by a secret someone who's trying to decide whether to upgrade to admirer. Look sharp. Aware of being able to get plenty of attention from admirers. Wherever you are, the looks you catch from others now and then are obvious and direct. Opportunities for romance are available, but don't overdo it. Be selective, for despite the many chances for romance, disappointment still causes heartache. You have been enjoying a fairly boisterous ride these last few weeks. To help balance your energy, keep yourself on a strict diet of moderation. This means you can eat anything you like, just do so in moderation. Continue to enjoy your usual exercise program and above all make your sleep schedule as regular and delightful as possible. A little lemon verbena on your pillow at night is a lovely thing to fall asleep to. Avoid being too rigid on this day. This is an especially helpful vibration and it comes to getting organized and working within a structured environment. It can see you extremely focused on what needs to be done. But on the flip side, if you are already this way normally, you can become far too brittle in your ways. Stay flexible and receptive, as this is far more conducive to growth and development. You will miss out on opportunities if you are too stiff. Mars' departure from Aquarius today will take some of the heat out of this year and definitely the urgency, but this is also the start of a 7-day transition period. In a week from today, the asteroid Juno, the queen of commitment, will leave. Saturn will be on his own, and it will then be more about staying on course and standing by your resolutions for the coming year. Until then, with the spotlight now on her, this gives Juno 7 days to channel Mars' passions, warrior and competitive spirit into the game plan and resolutions that Saturn can help you stick to. 9 days after Venus left Aquarius, Mars, who has been carrying the torch for the planet of love, leaves today as well. It was nearly 6 weeks ago that the planets of love and passion not only returned to your sign but spend their first 6 days here aligned, with Mars' departure today wrapping up their mission to energize matters of the heart and the things that you are passionate about. Our eyes in the sky. The moon is being extremely quiet and chill in Pisces today. This means that it's a great day to communicate your needs to others and reflect on the energy you're putting out into the world. If you'd like to take a step back and focus on yourself, do it. This is one time when you should be putting your needs first. Since the moon is in Pisces, you might feel you're supposed to give yourself freely to others, but now you don't have to do that. Think about whether you want to drain your batteries by giving away your energy or you want to recharge. Don't overdo it, especially since the moon is pretty much inactive. The less you go out and the more you keep to yourself, the better you'll feel. Don't let people push you into giving them extra attention. This is something you'll have to keep in mind throughout the day because you'll want to help even though your body needs to rest. Today, put yourself first no matter what. In the morning, the Pisces moon forms an emotionally taxing quincunx to Chiron in Aries. Today, we seek emotional stability through organization, refinement, and purification. Our to-do list awaits, and we are eager to begin checking off items. However, when we start to make headway, subconscious anxieties prompt us to question the merits of our behavior. Are we really making a difference? Does anything we do really matter? We could be running up against emotional programming from youth when our unique approach to structure was vilified. Subsequently, we adopted more legitimate methods for getting things done, which were probably modeled for us by parents or authority figures. Now, we find ourselves in a position where we could be accomplishing a great deal, but success fails to trigger an endorphin response. In some form or fashion, we aren't being authentic to ourselves, and therefore, failing to meet our own needs. We may have to think more critically about how going through the motions isn't serving us. If we feel a disconnect in our process, what can we do to change our behavior and course correct this issue? Following this, the moon trines Uranus in Taurus, encouraging us to do things differently. Unorthodox behavior is celebrated, and we might receive insights that help us to keep an open mind despite the turbulence. We now perceive less risk in breaking the mold. Although the Pisces moon urges us to keep things in order, we understand how going with the flow makes life less difficult in the long run. When we are open to change, we easily adjust to life's unpredictable moments.